Good evening. This is the video newsletter for buysellshort.com for Tuesday, April 7th. We had a pretty steep pullback today on Wall Street. Uh, Volume wasn't that great, and the excuse used, just like yesterday's excuse, kind of stupid. IMF came out today and said there's going to be $4 billion or $4 trillion in toxic assets. Big surprise. Who the hell listens to the IMF anyway? Pretty much they would have dropped us on any news. We are up 1,500 points over the last month. Retraces are to be expected. As you can see here on the 15-minute chart, we ended the session. Actually, we had a bounce before that late day sell-off. We held that uptrend line that's been in place throughout this rally. We've now fallen into another mini bullish falling wedge. The last two wedges that we've seen nice breakouts out of them. Tomorrow we've got the SEC meeting to talk about bringing back the uptick rule as well as an uptick rule for our individual stocks and a couple of other rules that they haven't discussed. So we could see some momentum tomorrow, especially after this what looked like a kind of fake sell-off, in my opinion. If we actually look at the daily chart as well, we pull back right to the support line that I mentioned on the 15-minute chart. But one thing that you will notice throughout this rally over the last month, the most days we've had for a sell-off is 2 days. It was 2 days, 1 day, 2 day, 1 day, all the way back to the beginning of March. So we've had our 2 day pullback. We've got the SEC tomorrow. So let's see how real this rally is and if we do have more upside. If we do, we should see a bounce tomorrow, and that should frustrate the shorts even more. SMH, it's pulling back off its high again. As I mentioned, we're looking to add back our position around the 50-day moving average. So we've got some more downside. We're just going to patiently sit and wait on this one. HUI Gold Bugs Index, gold down pretty steeply over the last couple of days, which we called last week. Didn't happen exactly. I was a couple of days off on it, but it has happened. As I mentioned, every time we see a golden cross, there is always a sell-off right on the cross. We had a little bounce back today, and this may be the beginnings of the move I think is coming over the next few months in gold. The last time we had a golden cross on the HUI, gold doubled over the next 6 months. So let's see how this plays out tomorrow. We actually might start going shopping for some gold stocks. Stock plays. Quick mention on BCON. They actually hammered this one on the open today, gapped it down. Good time to start nibbling. We're under 45 cents. What's happening here is the crook convertible shorts have moved in. They're trying to get the pricing down so that they can get their million shares at a lower price. We've got the Department of Energy news coming any day. Hopefully that news will come out in the next couple of days and bend these shorts backwards. But as it is now, we're in accumulate mode. This is our favorite medium term play, and any dips like this considered adding opportunities. VG, Vonage, nice big breakout yesterday on heavy volume. Gave it back on low volume. We saw the same thing again today. Huge spike on heavy volume to 50 cents again, and then a slow bleed into the end of the session. What's probably happening here is you've got some hedge funds who like to sell at the bottom using this heavy volume to bail out of their position. Love the base that we see here. As I mentioned in the alert, target is a move to 60 cents here. We'll be looking to add anywhere around the 42-cent area. Looking to pick up a core position and a scalp position on this one. Scalp positions will look to sell on these spikes over 50 cents, and then the core position we're looking for 60 cents on this one. All the indicators look pretty decent on this one, and it won't take much to set this one free. This trading action, typical of accumulation before they let the stock run. PMI, we've been pretty patient on this one over the last couple of days. It finally broke out big time today. We should see this one continue tomorrow. A move over the 50-day moving average, 85 cents, should set this one free, and we really should make a move on the 1+ area on this one. Nice volume spike today, which is exactly what you want to see on a breakout from the flag. ADX is nice and strong. Stochastics holding 50 and should see a nice bounce, and then check the on balance volume. They've just been loading the boat on this stock over the last couple of weeks, and we should finally start to see it really take off here, and we should see continuation in volume tomorrow. ELN, this piece of crap that I can't stand right now, but Irregardless, Biogen was up pretty big today, 8%. Rumors that they're going to get bought out. They've been floating around for a year, but there was very, very heavy option buying in Biogen. Why are we playing Elon, you said? Well, the only reason to buy Biogen is Tisabri, which Elon owns 50% of. And if there's any more move in Biogen, Elon will follow. As I mentioned in the alert, all we're looking for is 60 cents or a 10% move to 625 on this one near term. Stops 525. Let's give it a little bit of rope on this play. And that's pretty much it. We're getting a little pretty oversold here. Stochastics are also almost to the buy and go long stage. So, this is a play on the Biogen move. AHR, big winner for us yesterday. Pull back a little bit today. As I mentioned in the alert, we should be 3/4 out at this stage, and then we're just going to ride our free position on it for now. As I mentioned in the chat room and in the video the other day, we're starting to raise our cash positions just because markets rally's getting a little bit long in the tooth. And if we don't see our upside move tomorrow, the shorts might finally get empowered to really move in here. And even though 7,600 is where we would look for the breakdown to come in on the Dow, I'd like to see it bounce back tomorrow. If it doesn't, it's a shortened week this week. Market is closed on Friday, so they've got a couple of days holiday volume over the next couple of sessions, and let's see if they can jam it higher. If not, we'll be looking for a breakdown and a move down to 7,200. So we're still at the party, but one foot's out the door right now. So continue to raise your cash levels as we book our fat gains on all these winners we've been popping out left and right. Oh, before I sign off here, SPPR trading alert yesterday. Nice big pop for us today. Again, first target hit here. Book half gains is all I can say on this one. On spikes like this, it should go without saying, be sure to be booking partial gains on all these moves. That's what we do in bear markets. We take the spikes and then ride partial positions. So that's it for the video. See you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Good night.